Hey, what's up guys, and hey Barbies and Kens. Welcome back to the channel, our channel. If you're new here, my name is Gab, and today for you guys, we're going to be reacting to a Nikocado avocado video again. This was put up before the last one I did, and I don't understand how it was glazed over and I didn't see it, but I'm seeing it now, and I'd like to kind of give some points and also show it to you guys because it's a little wild. You'll be able to see from the title and the title of my video because it's just like why. But if you guys like me reacting to videos, please thumbs it up and subscribe down below. Become Barbie or Ken. Just so you know, for time purposes, I did take out the parts of him eating and just kind of left in, you know, the bits of what's going on. I was hoping he would maybe go into more why he's saying he's disabled, but I got what I could. So let's get into this one. If you've never seen Nick's videos before, I feel like this is gonna be a long one, and some people are gonna be like, what the fuck?
Hello everybody. Welcome to my channel. This is a different channel that you usually see me on, so make sure you consider subscribing right now. We're on Nikocado 3. And I'm not okay. I haven't slept since the day before yesterday. I always slept for 2 hours, which I don't even count. I broke my heel spur and I'm back in the bed. I currently have socks on. The socks keep it together.
I'm already sitting here kind of just like... So he's saying he broke his heel spur and that the sock kind of helps everything just like feel, maybe it's compression talk, like tight. That's what I'm taking from this. This is like, we're just jumping into like a shit show. I can feel it already.
So if you don't know, a heel spur really hurts. And I've had a heel spur for like 6 months, 5 months. And that's why I got the scooter, which Orland makes fun of me for. But then it snapped yesterday. And I'm saying, what is my life? What is my life? So we're going to eat a little snack.
So did his wheelchair snap yesterday or the heel spur again? That was I'm a little confused.
Ouch! So heavy. Olive Garden. Oh my god, this is so much food. Oh my god, this is so much food. Here we go. This is my sauce. Large dipping sauce. Oh my gosh, that is really large. So my dietitian ordered this for me, and as you can see, it says Hamburg Amacamita, large dipping sauces, pickup number.
So he's saying that the Hamburg name on the bag is his dietitian who ordered the food in for him and he picked it up. So what he's going to show us is what was ordered and he's saying by his dietitian, okay? I'm just what is about to come, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to realliterate. Why is my brain like shutting down today? Anyways, I think it's, never mind, I'm not going to be mean.
Oh man. Cheese. Can't go to Olive Garden without cheese. I got a baked ziti. Ooh. 5 cheese baked ziti. I got a classic Fettuccine Alfredo. Ooh. I got a chicken parmesan.
Again, no, Nick said that this was all ordered from the dietitianary. All of that food at one time was ordered. Did you hear my stomach just now? I'm like, I want some of that food.
Ooh. Lots of breadsticks. Oh my goodness gracious. tons of breadsticks. That's a lot of bread. What's in here? Chicken nochi. Very hot and steamy. Ooh. And I got a classic Olive Garden salad.
I am so sorry, but allegedly, do we really think that they sent all that food in? Like, do you think, like, his dietitianary person ordered all that food for him to eat at one time? Because it's hard for me to sit there and be like, oh, yeah, it's believable to me, you know?
Is this enough food? Okay, well, I also have a bell here, so if I need something, I ring it for Orlin. Let's just start eating. Honestly, I'm starving.
And I'm sure Orlin loves you for that you have a bell that you ring when you have to, like, have him come serve you.
I mean, eating all day from my heel spur that I broke. Can you guys see me? Maybe I should scoot back. Ouch! Ouch! This is a ton of breadsticks. Ooh. Olive Garden. Thank you, Hamburger, for keeping me healthy. I'm gonna set that right here.
I just can't believe that somebody ordered him that much food for one time. As a dietitian, like, person, I can't.
Now, I know people say, oh, well, this is for sleeping. You're trying to be dramatic. You're just trying to get views. Excuse me. I have a doctor's note. And I have these new things here which prevent from the little lines getting on my face. They kind of just wrap it up like this. It's healthy. This is health. Health is wealth because I take care of my body. Okay? And I actually know more about nutrients than you think.
Again, my perspective of this, yes, people have to eat. He has to eat. But, like, if you're at the point that you have a breathing machine, you're saying this is health, is he going to wear it while he eats? Like, just shove the... Like, there's reasons why people need breathing machines. Like, they have lung issues, blah, 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 blah. But, like, there's just something off with all this, right? It's not just me.
Okay, so I have cheese, 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 and cheese. Cheese. And people say, oh, you're just wearing that for clicks. I have a doctor's note. If I ever have trouble catching my breath a little bit from going up and down the stairs, because sometimes the elevators stop working here, this helps push the air into me. So I feel so much better. I'm very excited. So I have some vitamin C, which is for my health. Oh no! I'm just gonna go like this.
I just thought for like a split second that he just poured that vitamin C on his food. I was like, what are you doing?
And I'm gonna do 2 times because I want 2 times the health. Because my dietitian, Hammer, she says that it's good to do. Vitamin C, because health is wealth. I'm so excited. This all looks so good. Everything is hot and steamy. Oh my god. Oh no! I'm gonna use my fork. Is that okay?
I'm gonna extremely read into this right now, but is he saying health is wealth because he makes money online and he needs to be healthy in order to make the money? I don't know. I'm just, I'm playing around here.
Health is wealth. Health is wealth.
Just to clarify, Nick, if you're saying that a broken heel spur is a disability, it is not. What is my hair doing right now? Oh my god. If you're saying a broken heel spur is a disability, it is not. And if you're saying wearing a breathing machine, because of, well, he's not saying why, but health-wise, like, if, don't say you have a disability and then put on the breathing machine, sit there, eat 4 meals for one person, and then not give your audience something. Like, I think that's disgusting. But also, there are a lot of people on here like, oh, I'm disabled, I'm this. Yeah, you're allowed to say you're disabled, but at the same time, people who are actually disabled, who fight in the community, get made fun of. It's not just me. I see it all the time. Like, we're told we're not, or whatever. It's just a word that's thrown around. Like, I think that's, I don't even know where to begin. Like, how dare you? Because there's people who go through their disability every fucking day, and it's, like, it takes a lot out of them. So for you to say that without actually having one, because let's be real right now. In the last video where he was referring to the woman in the Mamas and the Papas having a heart attack, and then all of a sudden he's astonishingly having a heart attack on camera, and nobody's doing anything about it, right? It's just, the jokes or the distasteful things that he's saying just keep skyrocketing, and now to say that you're disabled when there really is people who go through that every day is just so gross.
Okay, so I've catched my breath. Oh my gosh, let's do something. Catching my breath from catching my breath. Okay. First, we're going to do Fettuccine Alfredo. Olive Garden, come through. Come through, Olive Garden, come through.
What the hell just happened? He was really happy about the food. Like, was it too hot? We need to... And when he does this too, he's like, are you really in pain? Or are you just like... You know who he kind of reminds me of? That he tries to act like? Does anybody remember? Oh my god. I could see his face. I need to do research. Sorry, I like truly can't think lately. My disability is getting worse, unfortunately. But all I can think in my head was fat guy in a little coat. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you're like, what? Chris Farley, that's just a line from a movie he's in that I love, called Tommy Boy. But like, when he cried like that, that's immediately what I thought of. I'm like, why are you trying to be Chris Farley? Like, no, please don't. Like, don't do that. And maybe I'm showing my age, I'm too old. If you don't know who that is, look it up. He used to like laugh all the time like that, or like cry like that, and like, it kind of makes me happy, but in the sense it's like, I immediately thought of Chris Farley. I'm like, no, boy. And he's around the same age of that.
Did they give me a... They gave me no napkins. Maybe these will be different. Oh, these feel a lot softer. Oh, that has a lot of cheese on it too. Ooh. It needs a little extra cheese. Greta Romano. Isn't that the lady from Housewives? Romano? The one with the crazy eyes. Ooh, Which that lady?
I don't know, like, to be honest, I think a lot of his content is boring, very clickbaity, and you don't know it's real, which it's like, why would you want to watch that then?
I love cheese. Dun. Yes, I do. Excuse me. I do. Ooh. Oh, Romano. Here we go. Ramona. Don't look at me.
I just take Nick as, if I wanted to watch, like, reality TV, I would put on MTV.
That's way better than I remember from Olive Garden. I think I like this better than my local Italian place. Like the Mama Pop one. Do you know the Mamas and the Papas? One of the lead singers. She was a little chubby. She died at 232 pounds. She was only 32 years old. She was, you know, the California Dream, and you know that song? Mamas and the Papas. Her name, what was it, like Diane or something? Alexa! Who were the band members of Mamas and the Papas?
Here's something I found.
It never fails. He, like, always, for some reason, like, brings that group up. At least when I'm watching the videos. I don't know. And, like, I don't watch his daily content, so I wouldn't know.
On the web. According to Wikipedia.org, the Mamas and the Papas were formed by husband and wife John Phillips, formerly of the New Journeymen, and Michelle Phillips, and Denny Doherty, formerly of the Mugwumps.
What was the girl's name? Alexa, which band member from Mamas and the Papas died of obesity from a heart attack at 32 years old?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Alexa, which band member from Mamas and the Papas died?
Here's something I found on the web. According to jayhawksfanpage.com, Canadian singer Denny Doherty, from the 1960s folk pop group the Mamas and the Papas, has died at the age of 66.
That's not who I'm talking about. So it's the only one left, the lady. She died at the age 32. And it was from a heart attack. And she was fat. But not my size type of fat. And she was 32 and I'm 30. And back then they did not care about manners. I saw this article written, she was 3 times her size for her height and build and age, whatever, gender. They're like, she should have been a whole 100 pounds less than what she was. And she died from obesity with a heart attack at 32. I was like, wow.
Bringing it back to that last video, like, he just always brings it up, and then he had a quote-unquote heart attack. If you didn't see that one, it's on my page, but yeah, I don't know why it always circulates back to that.
Whatever, gender. They're like, she should have been a whole 100 pounds less than what she was. And she died from obesity with a heart attack at 32. I was like, wow. I'm gonna have to bleep out my ums. They're a little too much today.
If you hear jingle bells, you're not crazy. That's literally him putting that in.
So how about that? I know what you're all thinking. Well, that could be you. No, it won't. I have a dietitian named Amber. And I'm not even being funny. I have a wonderful dietitian. It keeps me on track with my goals.
So there was some kind of jump cut there just now he didn't want us to see.
It's like astronaut food. Or can astronauts be vegan? Alexa, can astronauts be vegan?
Here's something I found on the web. According to parabolicarc.com, the operational readiness reviews and certification reviews are necessary before the companies can begin flying astronauts to the space station on a commercial basis.
That's not what I asked.
I think too with some of the dumber questions he asked, he's just trying to be a little bit like Trisha. Is that just me, or do you feel that too?
So this is made out of cow's milk. I never say it right, I know. Chicken soup. Oh!
I don't know if he did that on purpose or not, but nonetheless, that was really funny.
And the other band member died in his 60, what was it, 62? They all die so young. I mean, 60, that's, and I'm 30, that means I'm halfway done with my life. Oh my god, that's hard to think about. Let's try this.
I feel like Nick has been so unhealthy with everything, at least what we're supposed to be believing what he's telling us. So, like, could it be sooner for him? Like, it's kind of nice that he saw, like, a realization that, like, that can happen one day, but I feel like he's just too far gone.
Died from obesity. I love how they say she died from obesity. They never say that anymore because they don't want to offend anybody.
What? I'm pretty sure people still die from obesity today with complications because of it, right? Am I just crazy?
I swear people nowadays live in a fairy tale world.
Yeah, Nick, and you're one of those people with your health, so you just called yourself out.
You know what my favorite soda is? Ginger ale. I had it on the airplane. I said, this is the best soda humans have ever created because it's good for you.
If you don't know in reference to what he's talking about on the airplane, he's talking about when he was supposed to be on an H3 and he decided to decline because he said that he has better things to do. He has filming he would have to do and a bunch of other shit. So he declined going and then instead took the ticket and went to LA anyways and didn't go on the podcast and used their money and then came home. But he had so many issues that he couldn't go in the first place. But that's a whole different story.
Sometimes I have to take a break from chewing because my jaw hurts. My jaw muscles have never stopped hurting ever since the beep beep beep.
By the way, the beep 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 is Rona. I don't know why he can't just say something else in the beep beep beep, but that's what he uses it for.
Brace! 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 Brace!
I'm sorry, but that shit is the most annoying ever. Like, it's so fucking annoying to me. I'm just being straight honest. Like, totally unnecessary. If you want people to take you seriously, then act serious. If you don't, then continue on, you know?
Brace! 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 False alarm.
I just feel like this attention-y, like, shit where he's screaming, like, it's not gonna get you far.
Dead at 32 from a heart attack from being obese. That was what the paper said.
I don't understand why he keeps bringing it up. Like, I understand I'm cutting this, so there's, like, him eating in between, but he just keeps bringing it up. Like, do you think this is something that, like, bothers him deep down? Because I feel like it could.
It literally said, cause of death, obesity. I'm like, wow. We don't talk like that anymore. And honestly, she wasn't even that, I mean, she was fat, but not that fat. I mean, honestly, she looks like half the country. I wasn't be like, oh, she's big.
I don't think he understands that any weight, small, big, tiny, can cause any kind of health issues. Truly, like, unless you're at a healthy, good weight. I mean, even then sometimes things can happen, but, like, everybody's bodies are different, so I don't know why he just keeps, like, pounding it.
Or just be like, she's thick. But that's literally half the country right now. I don't know. It's kind of rare to die that young, even if you are big. Excuse me. But I'm very healthy. Nothing stops me.
Having that mentality is what's gonna screw him over at the end of the day, thinking he's invincible and, like, nothing bad can happen to him. And it's kind of sad.
So the classic Olive Garden salad is currently looking at me and calling my name. I see a beautiful big black olive in there. Ugh. I do like big black olives. And there's some sauce, lots of leaves and peasant food.
So vegetables are peasant food now? Is that really what he just said? Is it bad to say that I feel like he has some sort of mental illness at this point? Is that bad? Is that wrong of me? Because it's like, are you just against... Like, he was vegan before, if you didn't know that. So, like, what do you mean by peasant food? I don't... That actually kind of triggered and pissed me off. Because, like, I like veggies. I like lettuce. Like, I also like Olive Garden. I don't know if this is, like, a joke anymore, because if it isn't a joke, like, I think it's pretty nasty that his husband's letting this go on. Like, I get his husband isn't, like, it's not his kid, but, like, you're married to him.
You know, it's really food for the poor, or the chickens.
So healthy food or vegetables are for poor people? Or animal livestock? I can't with him. Like, I actually can't with him. He's so fucking disgusting. I'm sorry. You know that usually when I do videos, like, I'm not, like, cutthroat, but, like, today I'm a little cutthroat. I didn't like that. Like, say what you want about foods you don't like, but why do you have to involve people that have less than you? That actually fucking pissed me off. Fuck you, Nick.
And digestible plant matter. But hey, let's charge a lot of money for it, because that's what we do, okay, Whole Foods? Therefore, I give up all my money. Okay. I mean, this costs a lot too, but at least I'm getting something out of it. Cheese, 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 cheese.
So I know when you're vegan, there's a lot of things you can't have, and there's a lot of things you have to buy as substitutes, and they're not cheap. They're expensive. So this kind of sounds like he's going back to a time in his life like that. Like, why are you just getting so angry about it? You know what I mean? That's, again, my just thoughts on it, because I don't get it, why he's projecting like this.
Brace!
He turns it off really quick too, as much as he brings it.
32 years old. Died from obesity. And my clothes keep shrinking without my consent. I just spilt salad on me. When I went to Wingstop, I walked in, I said, pick up for Hamber, please. And they said, last name. I said, Hamber, I'm a Kamita. And she's like, okay, we'll be out in a second.
And right there is why I don't think it was ordered by a dietitian, because why would you give her personal name and last name out on the internet?
So I'm standing there, there's like two other people, we're all waiting for our chickens. And she comes with her bag and she writes Hamber on it, and she's like, Hamber! Hamber! I said, me right here. That would be my dietitian. She orders food for me that fits within our plan, our program, because our program's always changing. So she stays on top of it, you know?
I feel like the program is always changing, because I'm sure they can suggest what would be helpful, but at the same time, like, if he wants what he wants, he's gonna eat it and get it and take it. You know what I mean?
It's nice to have a little fiber, a little crisp, a little crunch after all this cheese. Brace! 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 Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I miss when music used to have harmony. And more like natural percussion, tamarines, backup singers. Better music. But we're not going to talk about that. Y'all know I'm very passionate about music. And I get very upset with what we hear now. I think it's destroying our culture, actually.
Oh, really, Nick? Because I think people who eat 4 or 5 meals in front of a camera trying to get other people to do that, when you can tell that's not healthy to eat 4 or 5 meals at one sitting for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So I think that actually is something that shouldn't be on our culture, but also like our generation and people who are watching us past and present. And in our generation. Just saying. Since you're gonna get into like the music scene now all of a sudden.
Oh, okay, let me get up. I can't get up. Let me try to get up.
So if you didn't know about Nick, he used to play clarinet, I believe. He was very good. He was very good at it as well.
I finished basically all my Alfredo. And I ate almost all of my chicken parmesan. There's a piece left. I don't like the spaghetti.
So he just kind of like made my point even more clear. He ate 2 of the 4 meals that was for like just like one per, like obviously 4 meals, 4 people, but like 2 of them for one person. Again, not judging, but like when you're saying health issues, when you're putting this out, and it's like that really, I think, can screw with some people's minds that aren't healthy in the right sense. Like, my dietitian says it's okay, but he just ate 2 fucking Olive Garden meals. Like, that's not okay.
Fiber. It's not even just the fiber. I love how crispy it is. I would order all this again, actually. There was nothing I didn't like. I didn't like the spaghetti, but the spaghetti comes with the chicken parm, and I love the chicken parm. Like I said, I think my local Italian place has a better chicken parm.
So, final thoughts on all of this is I'm probably not going to report on him for a while unless something wild happens with him, because it's just clickbait. I say give it like 5 months and we'll hear some traumatic, crazy shit, maybe even less than that, but definitely something's not right with him. And like, I know a lot of T channels are like, Nicocado's not okay. Yeah, we know he's not okay, but like, what the hell is going on? What is he doing? Why? I really think it's just like a money grab at this point. And I do feel like it's all fake, because I don't see how his husband would let this go on unless he's just that money hungry too. I don't know what to say. I think he's kind of annoying. I don't like I mentioned, a lot of the things he said are so shitty. And he's overall just like a shitty person to me. But I'd love to know your opinions down in the comments down below, what you think of him as a person. And I will see you all in my next video, and I'll be getting back in the comments down below discussing this as well. If you see a YouTube video, something online that you want me to react to, please put it in the comments down below, and I will see you all in my next video.